Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm James. Today we're going to take a tour of my basement home office and man cave. Excited you guys are here. Give you guys a tour of my basement home office theater man cave. We bought this house about 2.5 years ago. Really love the basement. Now we have it all decked out and I'm excited to give you guys a tour. Let me turn my camera around here. And what's really cool about it is kind of very three distinct sections. I'm a national sales manager and I work from home if I'm not traveling. So I'm definitely in this area a lot. So the first area we'll kind of go into is this kind of like the home theater. Come have some friends over, watch a game, watch YouTube, watch some movies. It's very nice, spacious. The couch is an Ikea Kivik. We've had for a couple years and it's really comfortable. You can have lots of folks over and just kind of chill and hang out. The table in the middle, can't buy that one. My wife and I made that, tried to kind of give it a distressed look with some metal legs down at the bottom. We were looking at tables to fit that space and they were outrageous. So we went to Lowe's, got some 2x12s, distressed them ourselves and kind of tried to give it that old look, even though it's not. On the back wall, you can see that we have a safe built in. This is kind of a leftover from the previous owner of the home. He ran a hunt club out of here, so I guess they had a lot of gun storage, and I don't have near enough toys to go in there yet, but hopefully we can work on that in the future. And then as you come down the wall, I use my cornhole boards as kind of art. These mean a lot to me. My father-in-law made these for me several years ago, and they are great to play on. They're very heavy duty, so there's no bounce, and they are very slick, so you can definitely work in your slide into the hole technique. And then there's some Atlanta Braves cornhole bags up top. I don't play with those, but I did win them in a cornhole contest, so it's the only one I've won, so they kind of mean a lot to me. And then as you scroll around, there was some built-in cabinetry here, and kind of used that to just put some mementos, the few of the last DVD Blu-rays that I own, and then just some things that mean a lot to me that I've collected throughout the years, either through work or got my Spartan trifecta there. And then at the top, one thing that I've kind of taken up recently is doing the Lego Star Wars helmets. If you have stress in your job or in your life, grab a Legos helmet. There's something about sitting down and putting those together that just, it's kind of hard to think about anything else and kind of time melts away. As we scroll over to the left, we have a gas fireplace with kind of a stone facade. That thing is awesome. It actually heats the basement up too well, so we only use that in emergencies. It's kind of hard to sit down here and as much as you like to watch the fire, just makes the place too hot too quick. There's a picture of Minneapolis there on top, and that's where my wife was born and raised. So just bring a little bit of the childhood into the basement for her. And then that mantle is, I believe, from the 1800s, and that was part of the house when we moved in with an original C-3PO figurine collector, and then we have a Darth Vader bank over there. And then as we continue around this section of the basement, you can see we have a Hisense 4K TV. And the one thing I would like to replace down here is this TV stand. When we moved in a couple of years ago, getting things was tough. That was still kind of during the pandemic. So I went and picked that up from Walmart. And well, it's nice and it does its job. Something I'd like to replace. We have an older 5.1 surround sound system that, with streaming does okay. And then an Xbox that, and I'm not even sure which model that is at this point. I haven't gamed in a while. If I turned that on, it would probably take 2 hours in updates to get that going again. Then as we go over, we kind of have the bar part of the basement. And it's really nice, has concrete countertops. I don't drink, so what I've done is I like to get up early and I come down and kind of made this into my healthy spot. So we make protein shakes and vitamins and kind of a hot chocolate and toast bar. So I love toast, and then my wife picked this up for me for Christmas this year. So it is a Darth Vader toaster, which is really cool. As you put toast into it, it plays the Star Wars theme song. And then it stops for a while, and then right before it gets ready to pop, the Vader song comes on, so you know your toast is about ready, which is really cool. Above there, we got the picture set is from Ikea as well, and thought it just gave it the cabiny theme down here, kind of a little modern twist to I don't know, give it a little city feel, I guess. And then as we walk back over to where I spend most of my time, we have this Eames chair replica. I've always thought these things were so cool. I wanted one, and then I saw how much an original cost. So we picked this replica up off Amazon, and it's held up incredibly well. It's super comfy. The only issue we've had, and I imagine this is probably with all the replicas, is the bottom buttons in the seat popped off. And what happens is when you sit, it compresses, but the buttons stay up. So at some point, your jeans will grab them and they pop off. But I like to come down here in the mornings and read and do a devotional and have a little me time before I head to the gym. And then this next part is the office. And this is where I spend way too much time. But I have an Ikea cabinet as we kind of come into the office. This is where I keep most of my cameras, charging equipment, that type of stuff. And then on top, you'll see that we have a Halo helmet. I'm not sure if that'll be a collector's item, but it was in a collector's edition Halo release. And then beside that is a Call of Duty night vision, which I think was a special edition release for Modern Warfare 3. It's been a minute, but I believe that's what it is. And that night vision actually works. You put some batteries in it and you can actually see. One thing I thought was cool, so the basement is underground, obviously, and it has no windows, but the guy who built the house put these fake windows in, and so at least I can pretend I'm looking out at a lake, even if I'm stuck underground with no real light. Then as we move over, this is the desk area, and I have two setups. So I got tired of switching monitors and that type of stuff. So this is my actual work setup. I think my work computer is a HP ZBook, and it's hooked up to two Dell HD monitors that I had from a previous employer, so I just kept those and ran them. And then I have a Soundcore headset basically I spend all day on video calls. And then as I kind of move around, then I have my personal setup. This is where I do all my video editing and take care of my small media company. And I run it off an Asus Zephyr ROG G14. It's a gaming notebook, but the thing does amazing for video editing and photo editing. So I've never had any problems, and it really sped up my workflow. So highly recommend the Asus line of gaming notebooks for video editing, even if you're not playing games. And then kind of to top it off, my desk area, we have a little more Lego tree. I really like the Lego thing. I picked up my Hawaiian girl there in Hawaii when my family went for my oldest daughter's graduation trip. So a little memento there and a little greenery. And then no basement, man cave can be complete without a bathroom. So nobody showers down here. So I turned the shower into a closet. Just makes it real easy to grab a jacket because my garage and vehicles are right outside that door. So that's it. That's my basement man cave home office. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We have big plans for the channel coming in 2024. So if you liked what you saw, hit the like button, subscribe, and thanks for watching. See you soon.